So drifting. Drifting is something that a lot of people seem to want to do. And in real life, it's extremely expensive to keep up burning tires for no reason. But the bottom line is, VR, Assetto Corsa, and some other games as well, which I haven't been able to try yet, but they'll offer you the ability to go in drifting and not have to pay for anything, including damages and practice, etc. So, when you want to go drifting, it doesn't matter what it is you want to drive. You can choose any vehicle, as long as it's rear-wheel drive, or even four-wheel drive if you want to take on that challenge. No, you can't drift a front-wheel drive car. It's power sliding, which is not the same thing. But the bottom line is, find something you want to drift, something you want to drive, whatever makes you happy. Like, what do you see yourself ripping up a corner in, you know? I mean, I find all kinds of cool mods, like this BMW here. Like, this thing's nuts. And the guy had already put a 458 engine in it, and I just swapped it out for the F40 engine instead. That way the heads would match, and it would still be a Ferrari. But the bottom line is, pick whatever it is you want, because it doesn't matter what it is. It can be anything, from a van, muscle cars, especially muscle cars. They're actually quite good at it. It's a lot of weight to throw around. You almost don't even need the power, except to get out of the corners. But point is, there's any car you want, really, that you want to throw down in a corner with. It's out there available, and there is a way to tune it to make it happen. So, pick one. Don't look at drifting and say, well, I gotta have a Nissan Silvia because everybody else drives a Nissan Silvias. Well, it's because the Silvia is a friendly car to learn from. But that doesn't mean it has to be the one. Like I said, it could be anything. I'm kind of running these cars behind the scenes here because every one of these cars has been drifted by me, and it's actually quite capable. So, but I mean, if a Nissan Silvia is what you need, then a Nissan Silvia is what you need. So, point is, I'm going to do my best to explain this, and hopefully it helps people. And if it doesn't, then not that the Silvia is bad, but you could do something like this crazy-ass Bentley Continental done by Forceful Drift. He's also got an R32 Skyline, which is actually fantastic, so I can only imagine that this will be just as good. However, I'm just giving you the hint and the idea that you can drive just about any damn thing you want. And I mean, just as long as you pick something that's rear-wheel drive, so RWD, As a matter of fact, this license plate will iterate the symbol you're looking for when you go hunting for your next drift car. You want it to have that, RWD, rear-wheel drive. So, that, and from there you just do your tuning to accommodate yourself. So, let's get on with it. I don't really know how to tell people how to drift. I mean, it's not an easy thing for me to explain. I love this turn. I'm gonna turn around and hit this. That's probably why this is here. Alright, so... Whew, frame lag recording. So this turn, it's a really good swooping turn, plus it's going to be downhill, which means you're going to have inertia in your favor. So what we're going to do, let me see if I can pull up. Yes, I can. Good deal. Alright, let's get some stuff up here. Tires aren't relevant because I turned them off. Let's go with pedals. Yep. They could be bigger than that though. Put those right there. Okay. And what else? Gears. Put that up on the column. That'll do. Alrighty. Let's go back up the hill. So many good turns here. Just gonna work this one first. Alright, we're gonna build up some speed. We're just gonna go into it with just the throttle. No handbrake, no nothing. Right? So left foot brake a little bit, swoop out, gas on. So I handbraked that a little bit at the end just because I felt like I was getting shallow. The frame lag was messing with me a little bit there. But this particular track, man, is highly detailed. So I'm tolerating it just for the beauty of the video. Well, let's see my signature. It's not too bad. Yeah, see, there we go. That was on the wall. That's not too bad there. Alright, let's try it again. Ooh, here we go. I don't know why I checked the mirror. Habit. So we'll just the throttle, right? Right here, bam, gas. Roasting. See, that was just the throttle there. Right? So, like, the biggest thing that I see a lot of people do, and I understand it because I did the same shit for the first month that I tried because I didn't have anybody that would explain it. When you start a drift, and I'll imitate what I see all the time right here. So, right, somebody wants to drift, so they think, okay, I can come into this corner and I'll start my drift and whoa, and there you go. See how that happened? Basically what I did was turn around. I corrected before the car even started a drift. Right? So basically all I did was just get myself out of control and not be able to get it back. So that's definitely not effective. So let's try it again, but this time we're going to let the car drift. Right? So we're going to start it. I'll be gentle. So we're going to start it first, turn in, gas. See how I did that? Turn in. There it went. Turn in. So, hopefully I'm translating this because I feel like I'm dropping the fucking ball. So basically what I'm getting at is it is a millisecond. It's not like let it drift and hang out and, you know, take a sip off your drink or anything. It's literally give it that couple of milliseconds to get oriented to where the weight is going in that direction before you even think about correcting or adding more throttle. So now I'm gonna just like hit it as I normally would. She'll probably be in a higher gear and a higher speed, but you'll get the idea of what I mean. Yeah, Yeah, I like how he put the rumble strip in. That's good. I need a little more room. Damn. Okay, so that was too fast and at too high of an RPM when I started. I didn't give myself any headroom. That was a clutch kick. Now when you hit the top of your rev band on any engine in any car, no matter what chassis or whatever, you're no longer producing power going forward. Once that happens, you start losing your inertia and your drift. Basically, you're trying to push the car out when there is no more engine left and no more torque being outputted. So when that happens, what you have to do is either back off the throttle and let the differential slow down, so that way you can put the torque back down and get the wheels spinning and get them hot again, because you're basically losing wheel rotation speed when you get to the top of your rev band. So this car, basically, I don't even know because I don't look, I just listen for it, but you can see that I'm trying to stay in the rev band. So it doesn't matter if it's a turbo car, a rotary, a V8, a super, I don't give a shit, you know. All engines have a band where they're at their optimum. Ideally, that's where you want to stay. You don't want to be, you know, I don't know. You watch those guys on the FD channels and stuff when they're hitting those walls at 120 miles an hour. You don't hear the pep, 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 pep. They're not doing, you hear the balance that they have in their throttle of maintaining that exact torque output. So when you choose your car, find the rev band where it makes the most power, and that's where you want to try to balance your throttle with it. With mine, like I said, I don't know, I don't pay attention, I just give it hell, but you can get the idea. So I'm going to go ahead and chain a few of these and make this video slightly less boring. So let's see. Clutch kick. Little e-brake initiation. Big e-brake. Not enough power there. There we go. That was left foot brake. Left foot brake. Okay, I'm going to let them cool off a minute. But, so, when you're moving at a high rate, a simple, that little action, watch, I'll show you. So, we turn it in, and I'll see how it started it on its own, kind of a, whoop, level, tap it, tap it, tap it. See how it's giving you the, that's how I'm changing direction when I do the next chain. Let's go find some title.
This is the best fucking mod on the planet. Map, whatever. It's fucking fantastic. I'm gonna hook it to the right up here. Lots of handbrake. Lots of handbrake. I ran out of power. And I'm getting tired.
I can only hope that anything I might have said or done here may be helpful to some of you. If it is, that's awesome. If you have questions that I didn't answer, or you saw something I was doing that I didn't maybe explain correctly, or you in fact know of an easier way of doing this, by all means let me know. But as it stands now, I mean, this is just how I do it, you know. And this Mustang here is my absolute favorite car to drive. I don't know why, but it absolutely shreds. At any rate, I'm going to call it an end here. So thanks for watching, and good luck drifting.